The arrest of the Alter Rebbe, excerpt number 1. The actual arrest took place in the year 1798, the day after Sukkot. The Chassidim said that already from Rosh Hashanah, a few weeks before, they sensed that something was going on. They felt from the Alter Rebbe's davening and from the Maimarim, the Chassidic discourses that he said, that something frightening was going on. They sensed a deep bitterness which made them feel that the Alter Rebbe saw some imminent danger. Even Simchas Torah, the Alter Rebbe explained the meaning of the pasuk Ata Reisa Ladas in a way that meant that a person sometimes has to break himself in order to recognize and bring out into the world that Hashem is one. There were many other things that pointed to the coming of a time of distress. When the Tzemach Tzedek, the Alter Rebbe's grandson, who later became the third Rebbe of Chabad, was a young child, the Alter Rebbe would take him under his talus on Rosh Hashanah during the blowing of the shofar. That year, when he was under the Alter Rebbe's talus, the Tzemach Tzedek, who was not 9 years old yet, said that he sensed that there was a time of distress coming that year. And he didn't even see the Yeshua. He didn't see the salvation. The previous Lubavitcher Rebbe asked what it meant that he didn't see the salvation, since the Alter Rebbe was ultimately freed from prison. It meant that the freedom from jail was not complete, since the Alter Rebbe would later become arrested again 3 years later. That's what the Tzemach Tzedek meant when he said that he didn't see the salvation. It's interesting to note that the Tzemach Tzedek, who was not yet 9 years old, was able to see everything that was going on a higher spiritual plane. And he saw what was coming up in terms of the Alter Rebbe's arrest.